Hi guys, here guys, we're back in Gran Turismo 7. We're going to do it over the daily races in Smart Mode today and also the World Circuit's weekly challenges. So now we're going to get straight into the weekly challenges right here. We're going to do them first. We're going to go straight over to that bit over there in the World Circuits. And straight then to the Sunday Cup Kyoto Driving Park Miyabi. We're going to go straight into that one right there. And then the car we're going to be using is the Tesla Model 3 Performance 23. Costs 50,000 in brand central for that one. Really easy to use car and really nice to handle right there. So we'll go ahead and enter straight off the bat. So guys, it should only take you about a minute to get it going on this game right here. Should not be that hard. You go straight into the race like that. You don't have to do any sort of altercation on the car or anything. Doesn't need anything doing. It doesn't need anything. You don't even have to change the gear. The gear is completely just a normal drive. Just brake where the braking marks tell you when you assist if you have them on. Right there. And you just drift round, dance straight through all the cars. Make sure you take this corner really wide right there. You can just hit them with the brakes if you need to as well like that. So if you use that to brake and then cut the corner, it don't really matter, the game will not tell you otherwise. Just drift around there, tip to the outside there, that's always the one that you have to tip to the outside right there. And you just go around there, accelerate straight out, and then just do this last guy, should be done coming out of this hairpin here. Right there. So guys, now it only took us one lap, I'll see you guys at the end for the final checkered flag. Okay guys, so here we are around the final few corners. You can take it wide there, don't really matter, that's always the one you can take wide. The gate never penalises for you. You can lift off through there and then go out there. So that's the first one of the weekly challenges right there. Really easy, just use a Tesla. Don't have to do any modifications, just cost you 50,000 shekels for that one. It's the easiest one to do. And see, that's the first event complete right there with the Tesla Model 3 Performance right there. Really easy, really simple. 20,000 shekels as well. Along to the 5 miles, you get the 100,000 credits doing that. So you make the money out just doing the Tesla there. Using that Tesla right there. The next one that we'll be doing is the second quest with the Jeep. So the second one, if you go back out of there, back to the weekly challenges, is the Fisherman's Ranch Toyota Land Cruiser right there. It's like a Jeep kind of car. So to go over to get that car, what you have to do is you have to go over to Legends Cars, and in the legendary dealership of cars right here, you'll have the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40V in there for 44,100 credits right there. That is what you need to buy in order to do this one right there. So we'll go to Legends Car dealership right here. So we'll go into Legends Cars, and then you will buy the Jeep over here, which is, well, it's Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40V74 right there. You buy that one for 44,100 credits right there. Then you back off, and we're going to go to the tuning shop. So in the tuning shop, you have to buy the dirt tires from the racing section or the semi-racing section, but then you've got to buy the weight reduction stage 2 right there. Oh, after we've bought weight reduction stage 1, we'll do weight reduction stage 2. They just have to be upgraded a little bit, so we're going to do them. You also need to do the semi-racing high RPM turbocharger right there. And then finally, you wanted to put some racing brake discs in there as well. And then you can buy other stuff, but you don't have to. I would also, though, recommend doing the, where is it? The racing intercooler right there. And the racing exhaust, they only cost about 5,000 credits added together. So yeah, you can always buy them brake pads, but they don't really do anything right there. So after that, we're going to go straight back into World Circuits right there. And we will go over into the week challenges again, into the special events right there with Toyota Land Cruiser, and we'll get into that again. So, well, after this load, we're going to go straight into the lap. It's a 4.5 minute lap around here, roughly around that. So we're in now our Jeep. We'll accelerate through the pack as quick as possible with our upgraded Jeep. Obviously ours is better than most of the other Jeeps right here because ours is upgraded and better, so we can overtake better opportunities. Like I say, it can be a little bit harder to control. You need to stay within the racing lines right there. See, really fast, bombing it around here. Should be quite easy to do. The first overtaking spot right there. Second one is coming up here. And you can accelerate straight out where the markers are. Obviously these markers are the racing line markers. They're really good for guidance. You want to swing out here, you have a better corner up here. Take that line right there. And you can just do that on the inside there. So taking these lines with these markers is so crucial that, like I say, follow through these corners so quickly. It's crucial to do that. Swing round here, take the line right there, and you slot just missing the wall. You want to jump over that one, back to the inside line. It's a really tight corner, this one. Make sure you stay moving through it. You don't want to stop right there. You need to keep going. If you don't keep going, it will punish you. Same with this kind of corner here. This is the Nürburgring Notch Life through dirt circuits. It's one of the hardest ones in the world. You keep it going through there really smooth. You drop down here. There's a part over here where you can, if you're not careful, flip the car. So as soon as you get down here, this one you could flip the car at, up here. So here, what you want to do, instead of flying through onto that dirt there, that's literally the bad racing line to get yourself onto and go through that, because that's how you can spin the car or flip it really easily. And you stay in the middle of the track right here on this dirt patch there before going back into this section of the track here, where you can now again take the normal lines. As you come around here, you'll see P4 and 3 are right there in front of you for you to go and collect up here, as well as P1 and 2. As you saw, just go over the hill right there. Slow down a little bit through this corner. You gotta take the dirt on the inside to overtake these two cars. This is normally you'll have to overtake if you've done the upgrades that I said on the tuning shop. Like I say, this is the absolute minimum upgrades you have to do to be able to win this race. You want to become third, you can take away a few of them upgrades, obviously, as we are now already third. You're going to take that jump right in the middle of the track, otherwise you could flip the car, I should say, by hitting the dirt on the outside again. Brake for that one a little bit, but you need to make sure you keep drifting through. If you stop drifting through there, then it can punish you by sending you straight into the wall. The normal corner there is not very great. You don't have to brake there. You can just drift it around like I just did there, and you'll gain a lot of time. Same with this corner, you can just drift straight through. They accelerate out, and you go flying down this hill here. Try and stay on the outside for that part, just in the middle of the track for there. Otherwise you can flip the car again as you did before. Like I said, this is the absolute minimum upgrade you have to do to be able to win this race. As you see, we're coming around the final few corners and we're only just overtaking first place right there. See, here's the checkered flag. That's the absolute minimum you have to do for that one, with the upgrades that I said on there. and you've completely done the Jeep Wrangler one right there, the Land Cruiser as well right there. So you have to get extra money for doing it cleanly as well. It's a real simple way you can do as well right there. So let's get straight into the next one, which will be one of the Touring Car 700 races. Go back up to the weekly challenges right there. It's the American Clubman Touring 700. This is around Watkins Glen with the American cars right there. So it has to be a road car that's American. The recommended PP right there is 700. So we're going to go into here. Obviously, looking at this, we do not have a 700 car. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the cars. I would probably recommend doing the Ford GT06 right there. Take that car. I mean, you can even do the same car we did before. The Tesla. So we'll take the Tesla through here, and we'll take the Tesla. After you've done obviously the first race with that Tesla, you can do this. You can do this third race with the Tesla as well. Take it to the tuning shop over here. And you can do weight reduction stage 1, weight reduction stage 2, also do weight reduction stage 3 as well, alongside weight reduction stage 4. Then also I would recommend getting the soft racing tyres to put on that. That'll give you 70 pp as well as some of the brake discs right there. In that one, you can also go to the extreme and put a nitro system on. I wouldn't recommend doing that though. You could put a fully customizable computer on that car as well, right there, as well as the suspension arms. Power restrictor and ballast, don't want to put on it because they do not do anything right there. You have to put the racing brake pads on as well. Also the fully customizable suspension doesn't really do that much. I'm not going to put that on. Brake balance control doesn't do anything either. As I'm just putting the absolute minimum I can into this. I mean, that doesn't really do a lot compared to the others. So new body can be really bad for the car. It puts loads of weight on and you have to redo the weight again. Never do that. So we'll back out and then we will go over to the World Circuits again with a 993 pp car. So weekly challenges to Watkins Glen and back into that. Go straight away into the race. This car is right at the suggested PP to win it, so it's literally just enough to win the race. As you know, it's really easy to do this one. Clubman Cup 700. They're all about 700 PP. You can straight away end of the race. Obviously, I choose this car because it has no gear ratio. So you can just straight away drive and you don't have to know any gears. So you can just go straight on with this car. Really nice car to use for these kind of races. Really fast, look, as you can see, just go bombing straight past them. You hit the walls there as well. But you will be flying through the pack quickly, like a hot knife slicing through butter. Straight around them. Watkins Glen is one of my favourite circuits, so I'm really happy when this came into the weekly challenges. Like I say, we're already only 13 seconds behind the leaders from starting with 20 seconds. Really easy. Braking zones is where the brake signs are right there. You can go fly off here, accelerate round, and you will fly on back onto the track right there. Will not matter. Really easy to do that. I think this is the best car to do it with, as you don't have to do any gear ratio in. It's literally just in drive. And you can just fly around all these cars right here. Really simple, really nice, and really easy. So we're already about to be into third place, which is where we need to be, right there to get it. So, right, so this Tesla is so good for the job. We've got to put racing soft tyres on it and everything that we need, all the upgrades. It works like a charm. So we're still chasing after the leaders who are right just down the road though. Right here. Straight away, look. Cuts, you can hit them off the track, that's fine. Completely fine to do that. Back in second place. And then you go bombing down here. And you just fly straight past first place. And you are in the lead. So this race is so easy. And guys, I'll see you at the end of the race. So here we are, guys, then coming down the final straight then to win by 47 seconds. Really easy at a Tesla, really simple. Right there, it only took 10 minutes to do that one. Really easy. There we are, easy right there. And then we'll move right into the next one. The next one then in the weekly challenges is the World Rally Challenge. So I've got the Toyota 86 GRB rally car. You gotta upgrade this in the tuning shop though, because it is otherwise too bad for the race and you cannot use it very well. So you go through here, see if we can do any sort of different things. You can put a high RPM turbocharger on that. That is a beautiful one you need to put on that right there, the high RPM turbocharger. Also, the brakes are already on it right there, but if not, you can put them on it. And I would also suggest putting a nitrous system on the car. So after you've done that, you can go back over to the World Circuit with the weekly challenges up there, back onto there and into there. There's no anything on that, so you can't do any nitrous, so you go straight into that and you enter with the nitrous on. But make sure to change your tyres to the hard, no, not the hards, to the mediums, because otherwise they will wear really quickly. So I will change my tyres over here quickly. I don't know if we've got the mediums owned, but yeah, buy the mediums if you don't own them. So I think we are using the mediums now. No, we're not. Let's put the mediums on right there, and we'll go straight into the race. I'll show you a few of my overtakes, but I won't shoot the whole race here, it's too long. The final one of these weekly challenges. I don't know why the World Rally Challenge isn't showing as complete, because we did complete it. But we've got the World Car Touring 700 run right there. It has to be 700 pp or less, so we're going to change our car to be as much as possible. So I'm going to be using it with the Ferrari F43006 right there. That's a really nice car to use right there. Also, you could use the Model 3 Performance, so we're going to use that one because we've been using that the whole time. So this is 8 times tyre wear. Any cars you can use. You can use any car settings you would like. So straight away enter that. And you're going to do 10 laps of the Alsace village. I'm going to quickly show you one of the laps to show you how good it is. Right here. And then after this one, we're going to go straight into your daily races for you, so we'll be able to do them straight away. So here we are then, into a Alsace village, straight into this race. Pause it really quickly to make sure your settings are fine on automatic, because this car is only one thing right there. Simply set nothing needs to be set on there. It's fine, you can just straight away go racing into this first corner, where you'll straight away overtake Solis right there. Look, straight away overtake them. You'll straight overtake all of the slower cars straight away. So it is literally just a drive mode, so there's nothing else in there. You can just brake. You can use the rail to your advantage right there. And I will be using it right there. Just swing around and drift through Alsace village. Straight them overtakes done right there. Don't take them away from you. You know, cars will not tend to overtake you in this game. On this one, you can see you just bomb past all these cars. You can use them as brakes as well. You can fly into cars and use them as brakes. I do recommend doing this. You can also do this with the medium tyre. That's what I would most suggest you do it with. The medium tyre. because it's way better to do it with a medium tyre. Right there, you just fly around all these different cars. Really easy to do. You will have to pit in this Tesla though. That is the only downside to this in this race. You will have to pit using this Tesla, as the fuel / electricity will run out quite quickly. So you can hit them walls. It doesn't really matter if you hit the walls. You'll still gain absolutely tons of time on all of the drivers that is flying around this circuit. Is so good and easy to do. They already into P10, so out of the 20 cars, 1 lap, got 10 places right there. They will get low on the battery at times, so you have to lift off sometimes as well to get a bit of power back. Lifting and coasting is okay to do for a little bit. You need to keep about 27 in the tank, but so you can just go battering it straight away. You keep overtaking cars. So yeah, oh, we got hit from behind. And I will see you guys when we get into it next for the daily races. I won't be showing you, I'll just pull over here because I don't want to show you the whole process because we don't need to. Let's say I was showing you how to do it really easy and quickly, so then we'll go straight into the daily races. At the daily race menu right here, the first daily race, which is daily race A, is a Blue Moon Speedway in field B. You have to use the Hyundai right there, which we select from our garage if you don't have. But you can rent the car right there because you have to use the same settings. There's nothing you can change on the settings on this car lot. Everything's just affected. As going into the qualifying time trial, which you'll see there is nothing you can change on this car. So this daily race one is self-explanatory. Just try and get the racing line done and get the fastest lap as possible. Because as you'll see when I press start, I look at the bottom right, there's nothing I can adjust right there. Nothing I can adjust. So that is that daily race for you. I've already done daily race A. That's nothing you can do anything about. It's just a specialised car with the specialised settings that you have to use. Next then we'll be going over to the daily race B right here. That is the Kyoto Driving Pack Yamengiwa right there. We can go in with any car you want, so we can look at the leaderboard qualifying time ranking in the global rankings. It seems to be the GT by Citroen is one of the best ones, as well as the GT7 GR4 and the Huracan in the top 20 as well. So then we can look at the car that we can match here. So the Huracan seems to be the best one that we've got. I think it's one of the best ones in the whole thing anyway. You can change the brake balance on this one. I would suggest brake balance of 2 when you do that. So when you get onto it, just do the brake balance up to 2 on the rear axle. And that's about it for that one as well, right there. And then finally, it's Dragon Trail Seaside. You can use the GR3 Grade 3 cars, but you cannot use a wide body or nitrous overtake. You can use brake balance on here as well. You have to use pit stop. I recommend doing that one on lap 7, by the way, on this track. Lap 7 is a really good one to do this one on. Pit stop to do the overcut right there. But the brake balance is partially allowed. As we look over here, we'll see the qualifying time rank trial. Sorry guys. It's the Mercedes or the Nismo right there. So we have some of these cars right there. We're going to use a Mercedes because that's second best in the world. But like I say, you have to use the brake balance of 3 on this one on the rear axle. So yeah, that's it from me then today. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.